Growing up in the early 2000s, if you had a waterbed, you were a top tier human being. You had it all. You were living the glorious life. Hell, you probably even had one of them big ass box TVs that everybody sought after. Nah, I'm telling y'all, man. Back in the day, a waterbed was the biggest flex you could possibly have in your house. And now that I'm an adult and my frontal lobe has developed, why in the absolute diabolical hell did anyone think a waterbed was a good idea? Let me ask y'all a question, okay? Have you ever slept on an air mattress on a floor at your homie's house or even at your house, okay? You know how bad your back hurts after a night sleeping on an air mattress? I could not imagine how bad my freaking back would hurt after sleeping on a waterbed. Now, on top of that, you gotta fill your whole bed up with a water hose, my brother. A whole water hose. I can't even imagine or fathom how many gallons of water this bitch takes right here, man. And then on top of that, you get a minor leak. I'm talking a tiny eensy beensy leak, or your cat jumps on your bed, your dog, your freaking pet mouse, anything jumps on your bed with claws, that bit gone. And not only is your $1,500 waterbed, or however much these things are, I'm sure they're probably more expensive than that. Not only is that down the drain, literally, your room is fried. Hold on, let me just look up how many gallons of water it takes to fill up a waterbed. Oh my god. 80 to 200 gallons of water in this thing right here. No wonder we running out of water. Everyone talking about AI taking over the water. Nobody mentioning waterbeds. 80 gallons minimum. That is unreal. 80 to 200 gallons of water in a waterbed. Oh my god. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I still would like to just experiment and just, hold on, wait, pause, I didn't mean it like that. I would just like a night's rest on a waterbed just to try it out, just to see what the waters are like. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody wants to sleep on a waterbed one time. But am I going to go through the hassle and spend 2 bands to have a waterbed? No. Nah, because I know my ass would be the first person to absolutely flood my entire house out by my cat jumping on my freaking bed. Ain't no way I'm ever getting a waterbed. Have y'all ever had a waterbed? Is it really that bad? I really feel like it is that bad. It is that scary. Okay, you're literally sleeping on a bomb. That is a bomb. That is a year ruiner right there, man. We're not talking about a month ruiner. We're talking about a year ruiner right there, man. Guys, let me know. Let me know, because I really want to hear some horror stories of waterbeds, because I'm unaware. I'm not a part of the waterbed community. Never have been. Never plan to be either.